Hello, my name is David Shaw, President of the UK Jersey Cattle Society, and I'm here to introduce the 2016 tour of the World Jersey Cattle Bureau. On Friday the 3rd of June, delegates will arrive into Dublin. On the 3rd, we'll be having a drinks reception in Dublin where everyone will be able to get together and meet up, meet other delegates. On the Saturday the 4th, we're going to Moor Park Research Centre, where they've done a lot of work on grazing with jerseys and jersey crosses, which I think everyone will find interesting. Then we follow on, we go to the Smithfield Jersey herd in Adair, where we will see their herd, and the evening will be spent in Limerick. Sunday the 5th of June. This morning the group will depart Limerick. From there the group will go to visit the Irish National Stud and the Japanese Gardens. Followed in the evening by traditional Irish entertainment. On the 6th we're going to visit a Metholithic tomb, followed by an afternoon visit to Quinns. In the evening, we have an Irish formal dinner with high-profile speakers. This will be the major event in the southern Irish sector of this trip. On Tuesday the 7th, we're going to visit the Woodtown herd of jerseys of the Tyrrell family. This will complete the Southern Ireland visit. The group will then depart for Northern Ireland. On the 8th, we start in Northern Ireland by visiting the Giant Causeway. Giant Causeway is an area of around 40,000 interlocking basalt columns, the result of an ancient volcanic eruption. This will be followed by a visit to the world-famous whisky distillery of Bushmills, then ending the day with a scenic drive around the North Antrim coast, seeing the mountains of Mourne. Thursday the 9th of June, a tour of Belfast with local history will be followed by a herd visit to the very impressive Clandyboy herd of Jerseys and Holsteins. There the delegates will take an insight into their expanding yoghurt business. On the 10th, for our last day in Northern Ireland, we're going to visit the Titanic Quarter of Belfast, one of the world's largest urban waterfront regeneration projects, followed by a visit to the famous Potter's Wall herd. And in the evening, we have another Irish traditional evening sponsored by the local Jersey Club. Saturday the 11th of June, early morning departure on ferry from Larne to Stranraer and journey across the Scottish borders. Shortly after lunch, the group will be welcomed by Graham's Family Dairy at Stirling Castle to get an introduction to local history and the history of Graham's. This is followed by an evening meal with Graham's Gold Top Invitational Auction Sale, held at the conclusion of supper, with a wrap-up of Scottish dancers and music. On the 12th, we have a meeting of the World Jersey Cattle Bureau delegates at 7 AM, followed by a visit to Edinburgh, with the rest of the group having access to a hop-on, hop-off bus tickets. In addition, there will be an afternoon visit to Gordon Hasty's herd. Monday the 13th of June. Visit this morning to dairy plant in Stirling that processes Jersey milk into a variety of products. Lunch will be provided at the plant and is being sponsored by the Graham Family Dairy. The group will then travel down to Ullswater area for overnight stay at hotel. Tuesday the 14th of June. This morning the group will go on a cruise down Ullswater. Following the cruise, we travel to Stephen Bland and family's farm and ice cream making facilities for a farm visit and lunch, and of course an ice cream. Wednesday the 15th of June. A scenic drive around the English lakes this morning with a break in Windermere, with an opportunity to visit the Beatrix Potter Museum experience. The group will then travel down to the Morecambe Bay area and visit the Pye family herd. Lunch will be served on the farm. After the visit, the group will travel to Chester area. On the 16th, the World Jersey Cattle Bureau meetings continue from 7 a.m. and will finish at 10 a.m. But during that time, everyone can visit the historic city of Chester, with another option to visit the Patton family's herd in Nantwich, Cheshire. The group will return to the hotel with the option of utilising the extensive leisure facilities of the property, including golf, spa and archery. On the 17th, we will visit Cogent, where they'll give us a presentation of their bull stud. This we will see for ourselves. We will also see the brand new dairy complex, which the Duke of Westminster has recently developed. Following this, we will conclude with an evening together to celebrate the end of the English part of the tour. On Saturday the 18th of June, the group will depart Chester and head for various airports for flights to the island of Jersey, the home of the Jersey breed. On arrival, they will be transferred to the hotel, where there will be informal welcome and information on the programme in the island. Sunday the 19th of June, the group will spend the day at the Royal Jersey Agricultural and Horticultural Society Summer County Fair, which includes the Island Cattle Show. There will be a dedicated area for delegates to enjoy a prime view of the cows on display and have lunch in a relaxed atmosphere. After the show, the delegates will depart for a coach tour of the island and an evening meal with a difference. Monday the 20th of June. Today delegates will visit Jersey Dairy and continue on to visit herds in the east of the island, culminating in a barbecue at well-known Jersey herd in an idyllic setting. This will be a fantastic opportunity to see how the very best of international Jersey genetics have been successfully blended with the strong island cow families to develop a Jersey cow that is fit for the modern dairy industry. Tuesday the 21st. Today will be spent in the west of the island, visiting herds, with lunch on a farm and enjoying the wild Atlantic coast. In the evening, delegates will join with locals at an event celebrating 150th year since the foundation of the Jersey Herd Book and the very start of pedigree Jersey cattle breeding. This will be an evening to remember. It's been my pleasure to show you a little bit of what we're going to see on the 2016 tour. And it will give me great pleasure to meet all of you on the 3rd of June 2016.